We're here on Daf Lamed Amid Beis, on the top of Lamed Amid Beis, and we're up to Hanicha, which is about 4 lines down. Hanicha is Savrala ki Rabbi Yirmiyah. Now we're talking about the Shita of Rav Nachman, and the Gemara is now going to take the Shita of Rav Nachman and connect it with the Shita of Rav Yirmiyah, as if to say that Rav Nachman is standing on the shoulders of Rabbi Yirmiyah. So let's just see if we can quickly recap the Shita and the Diuk of Rav Nachman regarding the Mishnah on the top of Daf Lamed Amid Aleph. We're already on Daf Lamed Amid Beis, but we have to remind ourselves that Rav Nachman's interpretation is Diuk of the Mishnah at the top of Lamed Amid Aleph. And the Mishnah had told the story, the scenario was described as such, where the death of Levi, who was married to a Nachris, married to Sarah, took place after the Gerush. Meaning, Reuven was married to Rachel, Shimon was married to Leah, and Levi is married to Sarah, a Nachris. She's not related neither to Sarah, neither to Rachel. Now, Reuven goes ahead and divorces his wife, Rachel, and then Levi dies, and his wife, Sarah, falls for Yibum to Reuven, and subsequently Reuven dies. Now Sarah falls for Yibum to Shimon. Now Shimon is married to Leah. Reuven was once married to Rachel, but he's no longer married to Rachel. So Rav Nachman asks the question, why does the Mishnah present the scenario that the Gerushin took place, meaning Reuven being Megarish Rachel, before the death of Levi? Let's turn it around the other way. What would be, according to the Mishnah, in a case where Levi died and his wife Sarah fell for Yibum? At this point in time, Reuven is married to Rachel, and then he divorces Rachel. And Rav Nachman says, in that case, there would be no Yibum, apparently. That's the deal from the Mishnah. And the reason for that is because Sarah and Rachel, at one moment in time, shared the same husband, meaning Reuven. And since Rachel, vis-a-vis Shimon, is Achos Ishto, therefore Sarah becomes Sarah's Achos Ishto. That was Rav Nachman's deal. Now the question is, we don't understand, because Reuven divorced his wife, Rachel, then he died. Rachel is completely out of the picture. And now Sarah, who used to be Ashes Levi, and is now Ashes Reuven, falls for Yibum to Shimon. Why is she, meaning Sarah, a Tzaras Erva? What gives her the status of a Tzaras Erva? At the moment of the death of Reuven, when Sarah falls for Yibum to Shimon, Rachel is no longer married to Reuven, and therefore that's ancient history. The answer is Rabbi Yirmiyah, Ti Omar, Tavrei Misha Shana Zu Lo Shana Zu. And the word Tavrei, which means to break something, here it means to break a continuity of the way the Masechet is formulated, the way the Mishnayos are being presented. Because sometimes you read one Mishnah and then you read the next Mishnah and you walk away with the impression that both Mishnayos were authored by the same person. And Rabbi Yirmiyah is saying, no, break up the Ritzifus, break up the continuity, because Mishashon Zu, the author, the Tana of that Mishnah, the first Mishnah at the beginning of the Masechet Lo Shana Zu, is not to be identified with the Tana of the next Mishnah. How so? Hi Tana, the Tana of the Mishnah at the beginning of the Masechet Savar, Misa Mapelas. What creates Yibum and Zikas Yibum, and therefore Tsaras Erva of Yibum? That's Misa. When someone dies without children ever, at that moment in time, Mapelas, the Misa itself, propels and projects the Yevamot to the Yavam for Yibum. In a case where that woman was divorced from her husband before, obviously, he died, he couldn't divorce her after he died. If at that moment she was already divorced, then even if she's an erva to the Yavam, that's irrelevant, because Tsaras erva is determined by Shas Misa. Two women, one of whom's an erva to the Yavam, fell for Yibam simultaneously at the moment of the death of the older brother, we'll call him. That creates Tsaras erva, but not a woman who was once married to the deceased, but was subsequently divorced. But the Haitana, the